you can and teach outside. Oh, looks like that needs to be brought up just a little bit. MTL feed. Hello, MTL. How are you? Woo! That freaked me out. I'm cool, though. Everything's cool. Don't mind me. Giant wasp landed on my own. There we go.
Just laying on my chest. This?
Hey, Jack. Hi, Karen.
What is he doing?
Hey, Phil. Oh, I told you. It's because you're so sweet.
Yeah.
All the bees are out trying to get that last. Caden's super sweet.
Okay.
Good morning. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Gentle Fitness broadcast for Trilogy members alike. Let's go ahead and pin those shoulders back. And ear to shoulder. Woo! Hi, Jerry. Said I need to.
Hello.
Left to right. You know, you can't get Caden to shush when he's on his video games. This headset's on. You get him on this camera, though, and he's like, you can chat it up, buddy. Oh. Up and down. Good. Hands out, wrist bent back, hands in, wrist bent down. Cade was explaining to me the extent of his agricultural knowledge. Currently was based on a game called Stardew Valley, which is an extremely popular game out on mobile and Nintendo. Which made me think of, I remember playing Oregon Trail and learning what cholera and dysentery were, all because of a video game. So it comes around. I get it. Let's go ahead and make fists with the hands and wrist circles. As long as the knowledge is accurate, I like that there's different ways to receive it. Dang, you're crackly. You sound like a bowl of Rice Krispies this morning. Switch directions. Palms up. Scoop those towards the face. Through and out. Scoop and throw it away. Extend all the way through those elbows. Good. Let's round those shoulder blades forward and then pinch them back together. Round and pinch. Stretching through the chest and then through the back. Arms extended out. High-low. Reach those fingers together. You can nickname this one the Caden if you like, because he loves it so much. Get those shoulders moving through all their range of motions this morning. Good. All right, single arm. Up, roll it over, and roll it back. Up, roll that joint forward, roll that joint back. And switch sides. Good. From here, let's make big circles with our arms. And change directions. Good. Slow those down. We're going to extend both arms out away from us. Roll those forward and make small circles rotating into your back. And then switch directions of those circles. Still roll forward. Going the opposite way. And down. Now let's rotate. Shoulders over hips. Rotating through the rib cage. Keep those hips still. And just twist the top of your body. Good. Hands on hips. Hip circles. Switch directions. Good. All right. We're going to put one foot out in front. I'm going to sit back in our hips and bring our chest forward over that leg. Bring the hips back forward and switch. We're going to alternate. You're just pushing forward far enough until you feel the stretch in the back of that straight leg, back of that straight leg. Good. Hey, good morning, Carolyn. Let's start marching, guys. Just get that body moving. Let's get the blood starting to pump, heart rate starting to go. Bring both hands up in front of the chest. And we're going to push out and in, and out to the side, and in, and up overhead, and in. So push to the front, push to the side, push to the sky. Front, side, up. Good. Side, up. Try to extend those arms all the way out in those directions. Get full extension. Good morning, Lindsay. And march again. This time as you march, try to get those arms to swing a little more, even if you're not marching fast. Just march slower. How are you? Well, good. So from here, we're going to work on getting those knees up. Lift them. Hello, audience. Well, then I'll call him Ben today. How's that? How are you, Ben? How's everything in Ireland? Good. From high knees, we're going to extend the leg out from the high knee. So we're going to bring it up, flick it out, and up, and flick it out. March and kick. Lindsay, tell your ma I said hi. That's it. Knees up, kicking out. Even if it's hard to get your knees high, kick out low then. As high as you can. Kick it up. I just started some bread too, Lindsay. Activate my starter. Let's march, guys. Let's march. So let's take a couple rounds where we pick up the speed of our march. We go a little faster feet and go. And slow it back down. Well, that should work. March and kick. No, I would probably fling flour everywhere. And fast feet. Hey, Paul. How are you? And slow it back down. We're going to do that 2 more times. And hopefully we're all warmed up by that point. And go. And bring it back down. 1 more time. Last one, go. And slow it back down. Good. You guys need a quick drink of water, go ahead and grab it. I do want you to get that chair close by. We're going to use it today, as always, for our support. Do some of our exercises. So go ahead and make sure that one's nearby. I'll give you a second to grab that drink if you need it. And we'll get started. All right, we're going to begin by bringing those feet a little bit closer together. You can do hands on hips, hands across chest, or hands behind head. Each level of height of your arms will make the exercise slightly more difficult, adding a little more body weight away. The first step is those hands on hips, and I'm going to push those hips away from my feet. So I'm pushing back, back, back. So I get really tight on the back of my legs, and I'm going to push them right back under me again. So you can see where if I brought my arms up higher, that's more weight falling away as I push my hips back. Hey, good morning, Bruce. And up above my head would be the most. If you have a sensitive neck, though, be careful. Leaning forward, your arms, if you're tight, are just going to start to pull on your head. Back and forth through those hamstrings. Not up and down. Push back. Push forward. Good. From here, we're going to grab our chair. You could use a counter for this, or you can use the wall. We're going to line those feet up at shoulder width. And we're going to sit into those hips again. But this time, instead of swaying back, we are going to drop down. And when you get down, make sure your weight's heavy through your heels and not on your knees. So my knees are over my feet. I haven't pushed forward under my toes. I'm sitting back, and I raise up. Up and down, just a regular old squat today, nothing too fancy. Think about using those hips. Think about squeezing the glutes. Good morning, Martin. Good morning, Kaylee. Congrats on your new car. Good. From here, hands out onto our chair. Walk those feet back ever so slightly until your body weight's on those hands. And then we're going to drop our chest through and back in a push-up. Excellent. Walk those feet back in, and we'll start over that series. Feet closer together, hands on hips, chest or neck. Push those hips back and drive them forward. Just remember to keep your back straight. It's not how far your chest goes down. It's how far your hips go back, keeping your back straight. The straighter your spine is, the sooner the hamstrings will react and grab for you. If you collapse your spine like you're wanting to touch down, you're going to end up putting a lot of stress on your low back. Keep that spine straight. Keep those hips moving. That'll be good. Bring ourselves back to the back of our chair. Feet shoulder width apart. Sitting back down through those hips and all the way up. Good. Bring those hips up. Hands onto your chair back. Walk those feet back till your body weight's over that chair or the counter. Bring your chest through your shoulders and push yourself away. Two more. Nice. All right. Third and final set of this series. Feet closer together. Push those hips back. Drive them back in front. One thing to help you with your spine is keep that chin and your eyesight up. Try not to drop your chin and look down. That's a surefire way to get your spine to collapse if you're having trouble maintaining it. Just keep that chin up. Look at the screen. Look at the ceiling. Look at something to keep your eye line higher so your spine and your shoulders don't collapse. Couple more. Good stuff. All right. To our chair. Feet shoulder width. Sit in those hips and drop down. Excellent. Hands on the back. Walk those feet back. Drop that chest through. Two more. Good. All right. So from here, I want you to pick a side of the chair. Slide your chair this way a little bit. Use that chair for some stability and balance. We're going to take and we're going to just shift over. I'm on my right leg, my left leg's away. And I'm going to kick my leg straight to the side and straight back. Staying just in the hip. The range of motion should be pretty limited. I'm flexing into the hip and the glute, hip, and glute. Good. From here, that leg that's floating and moving, step back and do a little lunge down and come up. Lunge, come up. Don't worry about going super deep. Worry about making sure you activate that hip and you're not shifting your body weight back onto the leg that's stepping back. And don't slip off the back of the deck either. Okay? Good. Set that foot down. We're going to shift to the other side. Remember, a little bit of balance. Leg out to the side. Squeeze back into the glute. take that float leg, steps back, drop into that lunge. All your body weight going down to that front leg, specifically in the hip and the quad. Don't push forward on your knee. Don't lean back on that back leg. Great. All right, from here we're going to use that chair in that same push-up position we were in. But don't worry, no more push-ups. Set those hands on. Walk those feet back until you're supporting some weight. And then I want you to take your knee and bring it towards that arm that's holding on and back down. Arm and back down, back and forth. Keeping your weight forward so your abdominal and core muscles have to react when you pull that foot off the ground. Three more. Last one. Good. All right. We're back to the side of our chair. Outside leg. Out to the side and back. Good. Take that leg. It steps back. Drop down into that lunge. Nice work, guys. Let's move to the other side. Out and back. Excellent. Step back into those lunges. Bringing that back leg back forward every time. And your hips back underneath you till you're standing up tall. Good. Move to the back of the chair. Body weight on that chair. Lift those knees to the side. Last one. Good. All right. Third and final set. Use that chair for balance. Leg out to the side. Engage back into the hip. Good. Step back to your lunge. Awesome. Other side. Out and back. Excellent. Last set of lunge. Good morning, Peggy. Last one. Good. Final core. Using that chair. In that plank position. Bring those knees to the outside. Awesome. Guess what? You can grab that drink again and come have a seat. Sumner is partly sunny, moderately humid, pleasant out. Everything is washed away and green. The plants look great, the grass is amazing, the air is fresh. Thank you for asking, Peggy. And how is the side of the mountains for you? All right, from this point, let's go ahead and grab whatever we're gonna use for hand weight today. Water bottles, canned soup, books, small dumbbells, a couple boulders from the front yard, I don't know. Something for weight. We're gonna posture up nice and tall in our chair. We're gonna pin those elbows in 90 degrees. 90 degrees. And we're gonna rotate out and squeeze our shoulder blades together so my elbows are staying in on my ribs. Good. From here, rotate those hands so our thumb side points up. We're gonna keep those 90 degrees, so we're gonna lift these out and away, and my arms are still at 90 degrees, and right back down again. Peggy, did you guys get a lot of smoke over there? So was the wind and clouds and rain, have they been beneficial to clean everything up? Good. From here, rotate those hands back so the palms are up and curl. Good. Finish with those dumbbells up by the shoulders. And we're going to alternate overhead with those arms. Up one, alternate to the second. Oh, I'm glad everything is good. And your neck at the woods now, Peggy. Yeah, that smoke was not a lot of fun. But thank the rain and the wind. Hopefully it puts out as many fires as it can all over the coast. Good. We'll bring those arms all the way back down. Curl them to that 90 degrees again. Rotate them out, pinching the shoulder blades, rotate them in. Good. From here, a little turn of the hand, and then those elbows and hands out and away. Good. One more rotation back and full curls. Last one, stop at the top, alternating those overhead presses. Told some people earlier this week, I really like the fall change. I like the fact that I can heat up my kitchen with comfort food and bread baking. It doesn't make it an uncomfortable place to be. We can enjoy family meals with some good rib sticking food. Caden agrees.
It's better to be cold, especially when you sleep.
Last one, bring those all the way down, and we have our third set of this series. Arms up at 90 degrees, rotating them into the shoulder blades. By the way, all of my children, but Caden is especially an awesome kitchen helper. He's turning into quite a talented chef. He loves to cook, loves to learn, loves to help, and he loves to work out. I mean, so he gets both benefits. He would prefer to be in the gym with the football team throwing big weight around, but he doesn't mind moving with us. Rotate those hands up and lift those elbows out and away. And if our numbers keep getting better as they have recently, he's actually going to be allowed to get back in the gym with his team in October and work out. Pretty sure his goal is just to be able to pick me up and throw me a hefty distance. And if that chuckle and smile doesn't say it all. Good. Bring those in. Rotate those hands one more time. Let's curl. Three more. Up to the shoulders and overhead. Caveman's video game neck.
My arms are just.
Oh, that's right. Caden had his football physical yesterday and got a shot. So it feels like somebody kicked him in the shoulder. This will actually help push all that through. Oh, last one. Good. Let's see where we are time. We're doing good. We're going to combine a little bit of back with a little bit of our abs today. So scooting a little bit forward on our chair. Let's sit forward. Let's do our row and kick back. So remember, when we row and kick back, we're bringing those elbows up to our ribs, pinching the shoulder blades, and we're kicking straight back into our triceps. We bend at the elbow, and then we come back down. Row, kick back. Row, kick back. Straightness of your back isn't as important if you can lay down on your legs, because you'll be protecting your low back by just supporting your mass on your legs. If you find that you're not able to do that, you're sitting up a little more, you make sure that spine is still straight and don't slouch over. You're going to put a lot of pressure in areas of your back you don't want. And if it's a tummy thing, widen the legs and let your tummy come through the legs and let your ribs and chest catch you there. There's lots of ways around to protect yourselves. Let's come all the way up. Lay all the way back in our chair. We should be sitting forward so we can lay back. Bring those dumbbells up and let's do our crunches. Good. From here, whatever weight you're holding, we're going to extend it out in front of us part way. And let's twist. Again, turning your whole spine. Don't pull the weights across. Leave the weights in front of your chest and turn your chest. So I'm actually twisting my torso. Staying upright, don't lean back. If you start leaning back, you're actually going to be twisted into that low back and can cause it to lock up or seize up. So stay forward, turn with your midsection, fire those core muscles. Good. Let's bring those to center. And we're going to go back forward again. Legs slightly in front. Bring that chest down. Pull those shoulder blades together by rolling up. Kick back into the triceps. Bend and drop. Up, back, bend, and drop. Up, back, bend, and drop. Two more. Good. Up and all the way back into our chair and crunch forward. 2 more. Awesome. Bring those dumbbells to the center, slightly out in front, and twist. It's okay if your head follows as long as your whole torso. It might make some of you dizzy though, so it's okay to leave your head pointing, staring at the screen, TV, or something stationary, and let your body twist around it. Both are okay as long as we're rotating correctly through our torso and not just pulling our arms back and forth. I myself do get dizzy if I keep my head with my twists. I'm not the best roller coaster dad in the world. Good, stop at the center, bring them down. Third and final set, guys, third and final set. Bring ourselves forward. Pull those shoulder blades together. Kick back into the triceps. Bend and drop. Good. Let's posture up and lay back into our chair and crunch. Try to lower yourself slowly through your stomach and don't drop back into the chair. Work this exercise both directions. Good. Sit up tall. Weight at chest level. Slightly out in front. Twist that torso. What's that? Awesome, guys. All right. That concludes our Saturday morning workout. Thanks for joining us for Gentle Fitness today. We'll keep going with Gentle Fitness regardless of the weather, but it was nice to get outside for another day. I hope your Saturday is wonderful wherever you are. Do something fun. Know that you got up and moved today and exercised your body. We appreciate your time. Kate and I, Trilogy 7 Summit Lodge, and everybody else, you guys have a great day. Bye now.